Top 10 Powerhouse Nations of 2025. Hello and welcome. Tonight we delve into the constantly shifting tectonic plates of global power. It's like a geopolitical game of Risk, but with higher stakes, more confusing alliances, and nobody actually understanding the rules. So buckle up as we rank the top 10 most powerful countries in the world for 2025. Now, I know what you're thinking. Power is a pretty nebulous term, and you'd be right. It's not like we can just pull out a giant geopolitical measuring tape and declare a winner. So we'll be looking at the big guns. Literally, we're talking military strength. But because even toddlers in a playground understand that brute force isn't everything, we'll also be considering economic power and global influence. Think of it like a potent cocktail of hard power, economic clout, and the ever-elusive soft power. Get ready to judge the nations of the world based on their ability to project power, influence policy, and maybe even, not completely ruin the planet. It's a high bar, folks. Let's get started. Number 10, South Korea, the tech titan. Kicking off our list at number 10 is South Korea. This nation has, in a relatively short amount of time, transformed itself from a war-torn country to an economic powerhouse, and let's be honest, a cultural force to be reckoned with. You think K-pop just magically infiltrated every corner of the globe? That's soft power, my friends. But South Korea is not just about catchy tunes and addictive dramas. It boasts a technologically advanced military, and its economy, heavily reliant on tech and innovation, packs a serious punch. Don't let the adorable K-pop mascots fool you. This country is a force to be reckoned with. Number 9, Brazil. The sleeping giant awakens. Moving up to number 9, we have Brazil, a country often dubbed the sleeping giant. And let me tell you, this giant is starting to wake up. With abundant natural resources and a rapidly developing economy, Brazil has the potential, if not always the follow-through, to become a major player on the global stage. While it may not have the military might of some of the other nations on this list, its influence in South America is undeniable. Plus, have you ever tried to win an argument against someone who's just won the World Cup? It's impossible. That's the power of national pride, my friends, and Brazil has it in spades. Number 8, Japan, the tech innovator. At number 8, we have Japan, a country that has long been synonymous with technological innovation. I mean, this is the land of bullet trains, robot waiters and toilets that probably write you poetry if you ask nicely. They're living in 3023, while the rest of us are just trying to remember our password for online banking. But beyond its technological prowess, Japan also boasts a strong economy and considerable influence in the Asia-Pacific region. While its military is primarily focused on defense, its technological advancements in things like robotics and artificial intelligence have definitely caught the attention of the rest of the world. Never underestimate a country that can make a car run on nothing but the power of concentrated cuteness. Number 7, France, the diplomatic dynamo. Coming in at number 7 is France. France, the land of wine, cheese, and an almost pathological need to be taken seriously on the world stage, and you know what? They kind of deserve it. France possesses a formidable military, a stable economy, relatively speaking, it's still Europe, and a long history of punching above its weight in international affairs. France also plays a key role in international organizations like the United Nations and the European Union. They're like the well-dressed friend who always manages to talk their way past the bouncer and then somehow convinces everyone inside that they planned the party all along. Number 6, the United Kingdom, the legacy player. Holding steady at number 6 is the United Kingdom. Now, I know what you're thinking. The UK, really? After Brexit? With the scone shortage and everything? And it's true, the UK might seem a bit like that one friend who insists on reminding everyone of their glory days as captain of the high school football team. But listen, past their prime or not, you don't want to underestimate them. The UK still maintains a powerful military, a robust economy, despite recent hiccups, and a global cultural influence that stretches far beyond its ability to produce decent reality TV. Plus, they're still holding on to that permanent seat on the UN Security Council, which is really more valuable than any scone could ever be. Number 5, Germany, the economic engine, Coming in at the halfway point, at number 5, it's Germany. Now, before you start humming Wagner and digging out your lederhosen, let's be clear, we're talking about modern-day Germany, the powerhouse of Europe. They've traded in their ambitions of world domination for economic stability, efficient public transport, and a surprising amount of techno-music. Germany boasts the 4th largest economy in the world and holds significant sway within the European Union. They're like the responsible friend who always picks up the tab and somehow manages to keep the peace when everyone else is 3 sheets to the wind on bad beer. And in a world teetering on the edge of chaos, that kind of stability is a power all its own. Chapter 7. Number 4. India, the rising powerhouse. At number 4, we have India, a country that is rapidly rising in the ranks of global power. With a booming economy, a young and increasingly educated population, and a rapidly modernizing military, India is poised to become a major player on the world stage. They've also got Bollywood, which, let's be honest, puts Hollywood to shame in terms of sheer unadulterated spectacle. They've got singing, dancing, explosions, and enough melodrama to make a soap opera weep. If that's not a sign of a country ready to take on the world, I don't know what is. Chapter 8. Number 3, Russia, the unpredictable bear. Coming in at number 3 is Russia. Now, Russia is a tricky one. It's a bit like that one friend who shows up to a party uninvited, drinks all your vodka, breaks a lamp, and then somehow manages to make you feel like it was all your fault. You know the one. They've got a formidable nuclear arsenal, vast natural resources, and a knack for inserting themselves into global conflicts in ways that leave everyone scratching their heads. They're a wild card, no doubt, but a wild card with a whole lot of nukes, so, tread carefully. Chapter 9. Number 2, China, the economic dragon. At number 2, we have China, a country that has experienced an unprecedented economic boom in recent decades. They've gone from making plastic toys that break the second your kid breathes on them to becoming the world's factory floor, churning out everything from smartphones to high-speed trains. China's military is also rapidly expanding, and its global influence is growing steadily, particularly in Africa and other parts of the developing world. They're playing the long game, and let's just say they're playing it very, very well. Chapter 10, number 1, the United States, the reigning champion. And finally, at number 1, it's the United States. Look, I know, it's predictable. It's like saying the sky is blue, water is wet, and Congress is hopelessly deadlocked. But the fact remains, the US still possesses the most powerful military in the world by a significant margin. They also have the world's largest economy, for now at least, and their cultural influence, for better or worse, is undeniable. They might be a bit like that friend who peaked in high school, but they're still holding on to that prom king crown for dear life. Until next time, so there you have it, folks. The top 10 most powerful countries in the world for 2025. It's a complex and ever-changing landscape full of geopolitical maneuvering, economic jockeying, and the occasional diplomatic blunder. But one thing is certain, these nations hold a lot of power, and with great power comes, well, you know the rest. Let's just hope they use it wisely. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 most powerful countries in the world for 2025. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Because if there's one thing the world needs more of, it's definitely more people like us talking about it. Good night.